Welcome to your code 127.0.0.1. Today we are going to learn about a tool that is called Zircalite. It's a Sigma based detection tool. In your daily routine life, if you are using any computer system, when there is a suspicion of intrusion, then to perform the proper digital investigation of that system, you can use this tool. Okay, the advantage of Zircalite tool is that it is a standalone, mean to say there is no separate requirement or configuration of a web server or database. You just need to download tool from GitHub. If you want to run on Linux system, your Linux system should be equipped with Python 3, and to run this tool on Windows, a simple executable file will be used. It's time to show you some practical. First of all, I'm going to open my browser window. We need to actually download the file of this tool from GitHub. Here you can see the GitHub link is present to me. When I expand the code, a URL is present to me. You can either download the tool from this URL, or you can also download the zip file. I already download the zip file. So I'm just going to open my terminal, switch the user. As you know, in root user, we have more privilege. Okay. Now, if I move to the directory where this tool is present, it is in zip format. First, I need to unzip the directory. Okay. If I check, you can see a new folder is present to me with this name. I just type the command ls, some content is present to me. Here you can see rules, template, tools. But right now this tool is not completed installed. To install all the dependencies which are actually required to run this tool, you just need to run the command pip3 install -r requirement.txt. This command is actually installed all the dependencies that is required to run this tool. By default, if pip3 is not installed in your Kali Linux, you can install this by a simple command. Here you can see requirement already satisfied. Okay. Now, if I switch to the rules directory, I'm going to switch the rules directory and press enter. Here you can see some rules are present. These are Sigma based rules. Some Windows generic rules. Some rules are related to the Sysmon, system monitor. Actually, this tool use all these rules in order to perform forensic, in order to perform analysis on events. Okay. Now I'm going to move back. If I move some other directory of this tool, okay, here the server is present that is required to run this tool. For now, we are done with the installation of tool. Now it's time to actually install some kind of event sample. You can perform analysis on your own machine events, but it's not recommended. It will might be create some kind of problem, some kind of chaos for you. So for this video, I'm just going to open GitHub and try to download some sample event. Okay, here I type events attack samples. The first link is present to me. I just click on it. You can see events attack samples are present here. Command and control, automated testing tool events, execution events are there, lateral movement. So a bulk of event samples are present to me. You can either copy the URL or download the zip file. I just copy the URL from here and git clone. Okay, I typed here git clone, paste the URL, hit enter. This command is actually download all the events, all these events which are present in this directory. Okay, it's done. If I check here, you can see a new directory is present to me. If I move to this directory, okay, here different actually events according to some specific domain is present. If I move to the credential directory and press enter, see all these rules are related to the access, credential access, some remote access, might be MS SQL multiple failed login. So all the events which are present in this directory is related to the access, login access. If I jump to some other directory, something like that, execution, see, some sysmon events are present to me. Okay. So now we have done with the installation of tool. We have done with the sample events on which we want to perform some analysis. Now it's time to actually run a command in order to perform analysis on these events. If I press ls before to run the command, I should switch back to one step. Okay, now here you can see no one detected JSON files is present. Okay, I just simply type here a command python3 zirclite.py. Okay, and then hyphen hyphen evtx. Here you should specify the whole path. Okay, or either you can simply, right now we are present in same directory. Let me check, either I can specify the directory directly and press enter. Okay, see, when I run this command, I want to perform the analysis of the events which are present in this specific directory. Okay, if I scroll down below, you can see total these number of rules are executed to perform the analysis on the event. Here you can see some events related to the rare remote thread creation. Okay, and the event malicious event severity level is also present to me, either high or medium. Okay, so if your samples are present somewhere else, something like that, let me show you. I just typed here ls. I'm going to move copy event file to where I want to copy this home Kali. Okay, I want to move persistent there. Okay, anyway, this was the command by using we perform the analysis on event. Now let me show you an output file is present to me. If I type ls, you can see a detected hyphen event JSON. This is the output file. This will be created after running that command, this one. Okay, now if we want to check the content of the output file, I just simply typed here cat detected hyphen events.json. See, a lot of detail related to each events are present to me. Here you can see title rare remote thread creation. This is the malicious event. ID is present to me. This is a sigma rule query that is actually run to perform the analysis on specific event. Here you can see some detail related to that event is present to me. Computer name, this event is belong to this computer. Channel name there, time, which time this event is created. If I scroll down, some other details are also present to me. From here, the second event is start. This event is also related to the same PC. And here you can see computer name is changed. This event is related to some other system. And if I scroll down, the rest of other event details are also present to me. Okay, now if I move to the rules directory, the previous command which I actually run, this command, when I run this command, all these rules are actually, all these rules checking one by one the events which are present in this directory. Now if you want to use only a specific set of rule, something like that, if you want to use only this set of rule, not all, if you want to use only this set of rule, it's possible. How you can do that? I just need to specify a command, something like that. I'm just typed here. Okay, this is the command. Now here I should specify the rule path, Kali, and then download directory name, and then rules. Among the rules, which rule set I want to use? Okay, I want to use Windows sysmon.jsn set. Here I just select the set and press enter. See, after executing this command, the result is present to me. The point was that you can also use only a specific set of rule by using this switch, that is -r. Okay, if you want to use some other rule set, option is there. You can also use that rule set as well. Okay, and press enter. Okay, now you can see the command is executed successfully. Obviously, the result is stored in detected events.jsn. If I want to check the output, see, the output is present to me. If you want to perform sorting on this output file, mean to say, if you want to make the output file more visible and more clear, then you can use a command that is this one, JQ. Okay, this is the command name. Here you can specify the parameter, and this is the output file name. When I press enter, by default this command is not installed in Kali Linux. Obviously I want to install it. Press yes. Unable to locate the package, sudo, I need to update the Kali. Okay, you can either update or upgrade the Kali Linux. The upgrade command will take much time. Okay, we are done with the update. Again I'm going to run the command, press yes. Now you can see the JQ command is going to install. All the packages related to this file will be installed. Okay, when I run this command, now you can see the output of that file is more visible and more concise. This command is actually show me the detail of each computer. Here you can see the timestamp is there and computer. Why this only computer parameter result to me? Because in command I use this parameter. If I scroll below, you can see the rest of other system names are also there. Mimikatz. This tool is used to get the password. Some other computer name. See, this is belong to some domain. This PC is part of some domain. Okay. Again. So my point was that if you want to perform sorting on the output file, that is this one, you can use JQ command. Okay. Now, if you want to generate a web report by using this tool, this is possible. How you can generate a web report? If I typed ls, you can see the content which is present here to me. Now, I'm again going to run my previous command, this one, and I specify here a switch that is package. Okay, and press enter. If I type ls, you can see a new created file is present to me. Previously it was not present here. If I unzip this file, I just typed here unzip. This file is unzipped successfully. After unzip this file, I get a new file that is index.html. This is the file from where we can access the output in my browser window. Okay, if I check my path, I'm just going to copy whole path from here, move to my browser window and type here index.html and press enter. See, this is the graphical view of Zirclite. It is more clear and more visible to me. Alerts by sigma rule level. You can see here high level alerts are 24. If I click on it, see, more detail about each event is present to me. The description about each event is also there. Alerts by meta attack tactics, and these alerts are from by sigma rules. If I click on execution, you can see the level, the event. Okay, description is there and ID is also present to me. So this is the way how you can actually generate the web report of this tool. Okay, so this is the way how you can perform analysis on events by using this tool. Definitely you will do practice about it. Very soon I will come to you with my new lecture. Till that, Allah Hafiz and take care.